Hey everyone, my name is Lucy May, but you can call me Lou if that's what you want to do, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to create this brown ombre wing with glitter liner, and I'm going to be switching up a little bit of the products that I used today. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, so jumping right into the video as usual, I'm going to start off with my eyes, and for this look I'm going to bring back my OG, which is the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade Skin Tone. I just want to use it for this look because it's closer to the shade of my skin tone, and the formula I feel like will work better for what we're doing. So I'm just going to apply a thin layer all over my eye, and as usual we're going to go under the brow. Okay, so now for the wing liner part. So what I'm going to do is create a wing using concealer, and the concealer I'm going to use is the Tarte Shape Tape in medium tan sand. So I'm just going to take a angled brush and make my wing and then fill it in. Okay, this is just like the base. This is just what I'm starting out with. But as you can see in these next clips, I am going to go in and fix it and just adjust it because I have hooded eyes. So naturally, I'm going to have to go over it and go up a little bit just so you'll be able to see this. And I zoomed y'all in so you can see what my liner looks like. This is before I fill it in. So now all I'm going to do is fill the rest of it in with concealer, and then I'm going to pat it down. Okay, now on to shadow. I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless Flamboyance palette, and I'm going to go into the shade Ultra, which is that brown shade right there. It's a really rich brown with red undertones, and I'm going to go in on the tail of the wing with that brown shade, and of course I'm going to build it up to my likeness. Here I'm just deepening up that shade just a little bit more, and I'm going to fix the wing and just make it into the shape that I want it. Okay, on to shade number 2. This is the Makeup Revolution and Patricia Bright Rich in Life palette, and I'm going to take that brown sugar shade and I'm going to blend that into the shade that we previously used. Now when you do this, you want to make sure that it's blended and it's no harsh lines. And this is what it looks like after I'm finished. It's the blend for me. Okay, so shade number 3. We're going to go into another OG, which is the Morphe 35OM palette. And I'm going to use this shade right here. In the next clips coming up, I'll show you the shade that I switched to, because the shade that you're seeing right now, the shade isn't light enough. So if it's close to my skin tone, you're not going to be able to see it, and it's going to make the ombre look unfinished. The color that you use in your inner corner, it has to be light enough that 1, it's going to show up, and 2, that it'll really look like an ombre, because right now it's just looking like it's unfinished. So make sure that the shade you use is light enough to show up like here. Now we look like we're working with a full ombre. Now I'm going to blend that brown sugar shade in our inner corner shade so that there is no harsh line. And this is what we look like. So now I'm just going to go back in with that Ultra shade, and I'm going to fix my liner. Like I said, I have hooded eyes, so it looks a little dipped down, and I just want to make the wing more straight. So that's just what I'm doing right here. Okay, up next is the glitter liner. So I'm just going to take this detailed brush and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Boom, that's what it looks like. And I'm going to do the same process I did with the wing liner with this liner. So basically, I'm going to go back in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just going to basically outline the wing. So it's going to be the same shape as a wing. It's just thinner, and it's just a line. You're going to see it in the next clips. See, it's just a little line, and now I'm just going to go back over it and make it the thickness that I want. For the base color of the liner, we're going to go back into the Rich in Life palette, and we're going to take that copper shade called Icon, and we're going to lay this down over that concealer before we apply the glitter. This is what it looks like without the glitter. I'm going to dim my lights down a little bit so that you can actually see it better. Okay, now you can really see it. But as you can see, it's kind of hard to see. So that's why we're going to add the glitter. But if you want to leave it like that, that's totally up to you. For glitter, we're going to be using the NYX Glitter Brilliance, which is this copper shade, and it's in the shade Glitter 4. It doesn't say like the names on it, it just has the numbers. But before we add the glitter, we're going to use the NYX Glitter Primer so that the glitter sticks. Are the eyes with the glitter. See, the glitter adds a little something else to it. For mascara, I'm using the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume, and I'm going to apply this to my real lashes before I add my falsies. For falsies, I'm going to be using a 3D Mink Lash in 19, and this is what they look like. And I'm going to be using the Duo Glue to apply them. And these are the lashes. Now for brows, I'm going to be using the Covergirl Easy Breezy Brow Sculpt and Set Pomade, times Rich Brown. So all I'm going to do is, you know, the usual. I'm going to brush it up, outline it, brush it up again, fill it in. That's it. Now onto the face. So for primer, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. I'm going to drop this on my face, rub it in, and then pat it into the skin. For corrector, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Conceal and Orange Corrector. Finally got it on camera, y'all. So all I'm going to do is apply this to the corners of my eyes. Only the corners. And then I'm going to blend it out with one of those flat concealer brushes. For foundation, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Foundation. And I am in the shade Medium 110W. I'm not using my Maybelline today, y'all. We're switching it up. We're going to try something new. And I just dotted that on my face, and I'm going to blend it out with my e.l.f. sponge, and it is damp. I'm going to take the matching concealer. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, and I am in Medium Dark 115W. I'm just going to apply this under my eyes, on my forehead, and on the bridge of my nose. Now I'm just taking a brush to blend it all out. Now we're going to set with powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 20 Light Medium, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques sponge, y'all. Y'all got to get the sponge and try it with the powder. The sponge is specifically for powder. Bomb. Just going to sweep away that powder with a big fluffy brush, and then we're going to move on to cream contour. Cream contour, this is the BH Cosmetics cream contour palette, and I'm going to take that shade right there that's used and abused, and I'm just going to go on the sides of my cheeks, around my forehead, and I'm going to do the sides of my nose. And can't forget the jawline. And after that, we're going to set that contour with the LA Colors I Love Makeup Contour Palette. I'm going to use that shade right there, and we're just going to apply that where we applied the cream contour. We're going to use two bronzers. So the first bronzer is just a matte one. This is the Sugar Contour The Force Mini Bronzer, and it's in shade 02 Woody Wonder. I'm just going to swirl that around, you know, the regular areas just to warm up my face. And then we're going to use a shimmer bronzer, which is the second one. This is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Luster Lights Heat Wave palette, and I'm going to take that bronze shade right there, and I'm just going to go over that where we just applied the matte bronzer. The shimmer bronzer is just going to give us more glow to the face. Time for blush. I'm going to use the e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm just going to use that pink shade at the bottom and apply my blush. So just on my cheeks, and I am going to apply a little bit to the bridge of my nose. Finish off the eyes, we're just going to go back into that ultra shade from the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless palette, and I'm just going to apply that under the eyes. Look at the baby heads in the waves. Ooh. Moving on to lips, I'm going to start off with lip liner. This is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Downtown Beauty Fan Fave, and I'm going to line my lips. Then I'm going to add the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lip in Satin Ribbon. This was my first time trying this color. I really liked it. Real quick, I'm going to go back in and reinforce that liner. For gloss, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Mocha Twist. The e.l.f. glosses is top tier. You need to get you some. e.l.f. glosses, top tier. Not going to use any highlighter because I like the look how it is. So for setting spray, we're going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus 3-in-1 Primer Water. I'm going to spray this on my face, and then I'm just going to fan it down with my fan. And we're going to have a little clothes change, and I'm going to be right back. And this is the final look. I really like this look. It's the browns and the shirt. I guess because fall is like tomorrow. It's just really doing it for me. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Check the description box for a list of everything that I used in this video. And I'll see y'all in my next one.